Welcome to Vybez Television. I am Rehoboth Osamujame with the news bulletin for today, 4th June 2026. We begin with the news headlines. LASU student dies after armed robbery attack in Lagos. Oshomole blasts Akpabio over insecurity and alleged ministry snub. Omo Agege declares support for Peter Obi ahead of 2027. Bandits abduct 7 students in Zamfara State. Retired General Ineche calls for total elimination of bandits. Protester in Abuja condemns continued captivity of kidnapped school children. Peter Obi and NDC leaders urge aspirants to accept primary election outcomes. Edo government accused of deploying police to guard Tinubu campaign billboards. 7-month-old baby among 13 persons abducted by terrorists in Borno State. Aisha Yesufu withdraws from NDC senatorial race, calls for opposition unity. Now the news in details. The Lagos State University, LASU, has been thrown into mourning following the death of one of its students, Otabo Boluwatife Joseph. The student reportedly succumbed to injuries sustained during an armed robbery attack in the Iba area of Lagos State. Students and members of the university community have expressed grief over the tragic incident while calling for improved security. Former Edo State Governor and Senator Adams Oshomole has openly criticized Senate President Godswill Akpabio over the nation's worsening security situation. Oshomole reportedly accused the leadership of failing to address growing insecurity and also referenced what he described as a snub from the military establishment. In a significant political development, former Deputy Senate President Ovie Omo Agege has endorsed Peter Obi ahead of the 2027 general elections. The announcement has generated reactions from political circles as alignments continue to take shape ahead of the next electoral cycle. Meanwhile, bandits have abducted 7 students in Zamfara State. Reports indicate that the attackers stormed the students' residence at about 4 a.m. on Wednesday and whisked the victims away to an unknown location. Security agencies are said to be making efforts to secure their release. Reacting to the persistent security challenges, retired Major General John Ineche has called for a decisive military offensive against armed groups. He urged authorities to send bandits in court where they belong and advocated for the total wipeout of criminal elements threatening national security. In Abuja, a concerned citizen staged a protest over the continued captivity of kidnapped students and teachers. The protester questioned why many Nigerians have returned to their daily activities while victims remain in the hands of abductors, describing the situation as a national shame. Peter Obi and leaders of the National Democratic Coalition, NDC, have urged party aspirants to accept the outcomes of primary elections in the interest of unity and party stability. The leaders emphasized the need for internal democracy and collective commitment to national development. In Edo State, allegations have emerged that the government authorities deployed police officers to protect campaign billboards of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu around the Ring Road area. Residents claim officers have been taking shifts to guard the billboards from vandals. Authorities are yet to officially respond to the allegations. Security concerns continue in the northeast as terrorists reportedly abducted 13 persons in Borno State, including a 7-month-old baby. The incident has sparked fresh concerns about the vulnerability of rural communities to attacks by armed groups. And in politics, activist and social commentator Aisha Yesufu has withdrawn from the NDC's Federal Capital Territory senatorial race. She also called for greater opposition unity amid reports of internal party realignments and disputes over party tickets ahead of future elections. That's the latest news update. Please do well to follow us on all social media platforms at Vybez Television, and thanks for watching.